right. Welcome to another episode of Victor and the Giant Fox Music Review Podcast. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm right here physically.
He there.
With my co-hosts, the titular Victor.
What's up, yo?
Non-titular Mike.
How's it going, guys?
And today we are looking at Michael Romeo's. Romeo's? Michael
Romeo.
Romeo?
Just call him Romeo, dude.
Romeo? Michael
Yeah.
Romeo?
Mr. Romeo.
And his newest release, War of the Worlds Part 2.
Yeah. This album was good, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I liked it. I
But
enjoyed
whoa,
Hold up,
the
dog.
people listening want to know about
Oh.
our weeks, bro.
it. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry,
bruh.
guys. I'm sorry. Lay
So,
it
Victor,
down.
how was your week?
Lay it down, man.
It's been a very eventful week, man.
Yeah?
Ooh.
So like I was telling you guys earlier, I had a little car issue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got it fixed or whatever. Got a day off of work.
There you go.
So we're at a shop, right? I paint cars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was like they didn't even notice I was gone.
Nice.
Ooh.
Get back to it. There's two painters. So you distribute the work, you know. So the if one isn't there, right?
Uh-huh.
You would think that they'd give the work to the other guy. But I get there, I'm just buried in work.
Oh,
right?
I
one
thought
took your work?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like they didn't
Yes.
skip a beat. What you mean is they didn't give a crap.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
they didn't notice I was gone. It's like, just so
Dang.
many cars, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's nice. I don't get to lose money or whatever, but
Right. You still get
Dang.
that commish.
yeah.
Nice.
Commission. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Mike?
Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Celebrated my brother and Alex. What's up, Alex? His their birthdays.
Oh,
over-
nice.
Oh, that's right. Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
yeah.
Zach.
Yeah, guys.
And Alex.
Well, happy birthday, Alex.
Yeah,
and happy
yeah.
birthday, Zach.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are having a good one.
Yeah, we did an odd thing
Hold
and went
on.
to
Yeah,
a
in fact.
farmer's market.
Oh.
It was cool. It was at an old Baptist. I think a Baptist church.
Man.
This is over there.
Did you buy a jar of honey?
No, dude. I wanted to.
Did you get earwax lip balm?
No.
No.
What'd you get? Vegetables?
No, man, I didn't even have a burger. I had coffee. The guys went for Wagyu burgers.
Ah. At a farmer's market?
Yeah, it was
They may have gotten ripped off.
a guy that owns a box at my store knows me and Marshall, buddy Marshall. So he invited us to get Wagyu burgers.
Ah.
So that's why we went.
Cool,
and then
man.
it was Alex and Zach came with us, you know. So
Oh, Alex was here.
yeah.
Oh, very cool. I didn't know he was in
Yeah,
town.
so we just all hung out for a couple hours. It was awesome.
Nice, man. Very cool.
Did
was
you
different.
eat? Did you eat one of those burgers?
Nah, I didn't eat one, man. It was $20. I was like,
Oh
I'm
wow!
gonna wait till you guys are finished and ask you what your thoughts were on the burgers.
Yeah.
If it was worth it.
Yeah. Zach was like, no.
Oh,
It's
that
like,
sucks.
just a little bit better of a burger. But
Oh,
they were like smashed, you know? So
Mm.
little patties.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know,
Lame.
Nice.
it was, I mean, they liked the experience. Yeah.
Experience.
That was it.
All right, well, let's just get into this, to the breakdown of War of the Worlds Part 2. All right, Mike, what'd you think?
Dude, I liked this album, man. It was different. Not what I was expecting at all. And it came on my Discover Weekly for Spotify.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Yeah. And I was like, ooh, what's this? Because the album art is freaking cool.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cool.
I like that. It's like Alien with some kind of like Terminator, you know?
I see it.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
like vampire-y though.
Yeah, a little bit of vampire in there. Something. I don't know. It's cool. So
Nice.
yeah, started playing it, and then I was like, dude, no way. Is this the lead singer from Avenged Sevenfold? Turns out it's not. It's not. He's a different guy, but we'll save that for a different segment.
Thank you.
Yeah. And dude, so I never listened to part 1, War of the Worlds Part 1, so I don't know. I still haven't listened to it.
I did on accident.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Is it the same?
the same or is it different?
I mean, it's part 1.
It's part 1, dude.
But it's different band members, right?
I would imagine so.
Yeah,
I didn't look that up.
Yeah, I think this is just like the guitarist, Michael Romeo, was the guy that put this thing together. Just like a bunch of people.
Right. Well, it is his name listed as the artist, so I'm going to say he probably was the one that arranged it all.
Thanks, Titus.
Hey, no problem, man. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah. So I was just gonna, since this album seems to be like, okay, what is it? It's an hour and 6 minutes long. So I'm not gonna run through each song. You know, I'm just gonna kind of do like a conceptual idea of the album.
I like
because,
it.
Do it, man.
It's-
There's too many instrumental tracks to really dive too hard into it like we usually do.
Yeah.
And with albums like these that kind of, they're not all over the place, it's easy to do that. I think it's better to do that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's one solid piece, you know?
Right.
What we're trying to say, Mike, is we support your decision.
Thanks, Titus. So yeah, the introduction song, which is funny, I feel like it does not set up the album for what it is.
No, man.
You think you're like about to watch a movie or something,
Right.
like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you got the
symphony in
like,
there.
yeah, they remind me of a more metal guy version of Nightwish. With
That version of Nightwish.
yeah, like without the girl, just
Oh.
the guy. Like
Man,
Oh, yeah,
misogynist
yeah.
Mike
It's-
shows up again.
it's the
Jeez.
So it's better, Mike? Is that what you're saying?
Is that what you're saying?
no man. Might be a little bit better. It's not because he's a guy or anything, you know.
Sure.
I mean, it just so happens that he's a guy and it's better, you know? No, so I feel like the instrumentals on this album are like, they're really good. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard of 2 Steps from Heaven or 2 Steps from Hell. Same composer, same guy.
I have not.
It's basically this, but
Oh, okay.
he throws in metal, he throws in like all kinds of different genres of music, but it's just music.
Okay.
So it's kind of something like that. It's just, you've got some that are heavy, some that sound like a movie soundtrack, some that are like, you know,
Mhm.
like this weird world that you're getting into, and some sound like Disney, like straight up a Disney soundtrack. And then the freaking, like, it starts with Divide and Conquer is the second song on the album.
Right.
And that song just hits so hard. It starts out with like a half-timey, almost a metalcore sound, and then the dude just starts singing, and his voice is like the Avenged Sevenfold guy, and there's no screaming.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
It's just weird, man. I liked it a lot though, because his voice is all over the place. You know,
Yeah.
he's got some insane highs without going into a scream. He's got some good lows, like in the later songs, and I think he's able to convey like the emotion part of what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
You know,
Heck
Yeah, he's got those really like powerful, like hair metal or power metal.
Yeah.
Vocals.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Sing scream. I always just called it a sing scream. I don't really know what that thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's who knows. It's like a pinch harmonic for your voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, I mean, dude, I think the whole album kind of goes like that, because it'll be, you know, song, then instrumental, song,
Right.
instrumental. And then, dude, I was playing one in the car on the way over here, and I looked at my brother, I'm like, dude, we're only 4 minutes into this song. It's an 8-minute song.
Yeah.
The guy's been singing for 4 minutes straight. Like, dude, and I mean, the music is, you know, throughout it, it's very heavy. It has some like Kill Switch vibes going. It's got, I mean, it's also kind of like hard rock in a way.
Yeah.
At some parts. Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of can sound like Five Finger Death Punch or some of those bands, you know, like the jock rock kind of music. But I mean, dude, the solos, Michael Romeo's got
Oh
some
my gosh,
Yeah.
dude.
solos.
Yeah,
Crazy guitar work in this album, man.
Yeah.
Face melting, dude. It's
Beautiful.
It's insane. I was like, I kept it going as a joke because I was like, okay, the guy's just like singing his heart out, And I was like, it's probably some, all the guys in the band are like older guys and they're just, getting it out, But then I ended up really liking this. Like, all right, yeah. Most of these songs are going on my playlist.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think its highs are very good. Its lows are even pretty good.
Yeah.
And as far as it not being fully metal or what we're into,
it's more heavy metal in the classic sense as opposed to more metalcore, which is what we tend to lean towards.
Yeah. And then the music is almost a little more power metal.
I'm getting this like you're saying the original heavy metal. I'm getting the vibe because I'm starting to understand it more with these albums because it's like an escape, It's like and they're singing and it's just like everything is so exaggerated.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything is so exaggerated.
For sure, dude.
And it's just fun. Like, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Makes you think of like tight leather pants and chest hair.
Dude. And no one cares.
Yeah. What's funny is I thought because it took me a while to figure out what progressive metal sounded like.
Yeah.
And then I've realized, especially listening to this, that I knew that what I thought was progressive metal was like progressive core. It was, because listening to this is progressive, even though, I mean, it does have a lot of orchestral stuff in there, but I'm listening, I'm like, oh, this is what like progressive heavy metal sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I like it a little more than progcore.
Yeah. And it's different than power metal. Power metal is just straight blast beats the whole way through.
Well, it's not just that.
I thought that was grindcore.
No. It's no. Power metal is like Dragon Force.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most power metal bands literally all play like the same beats.
I wouldn't call it a blast beat.
Maybe it's not a blast beat.
Blast beat would be more grind. It's just fat. It's just higher tempo stuff. Real high energy.
Okay. Real complicated,
major scales and
major scales.
Usually it is, but it's like what I think of what has always brought me back to with power metal is anime intros. Like that's always seems like that's always power metal.
Major keys, dude.
Yeah, major keys,
man.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing fast. Just turn up to 100, and then the singer is always just doing like this. Yeah, just that. Just singing.
And positive, like just high energy and not mad, not angry.
You can do it.
Dude. We're gonna slay the troll together.
Both your parents love you.
Man, that was good. that was a good voice for it. Dude, yeah, that's power metal, man. And that's what this isn't. This is a nice.
It has elements of it.
It definitely does.
It
definitely does.
Well, it starts out very positive. Like,
dude. I mean, it is I don't know. It's a full journey, which I feel like is what they tried to take you through. Like, it calls back to some of the old stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. And that's, I don't know. I think that's what made me enjoy it more.
Nice.
Was that it doesn't seem like an album that takes itself serious.
Right.
But at the same time, the dude is just singing his heart out and you can feel it,
Right.
Like he's trying to hit those, not just the notes, but the words. He's trying to hit the word right, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. I like that because
he's Croatian.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's younger than us.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's 29.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, you know who he reminds me of? A little bit? The old lead singer of Mutiny Within. Remember that guy?
Is he not their frontman anymore?
Are they still a band?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought they were gone years ago.
Well, you mean his vocals?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, because he is much better looking.
Oh, I was going to say, kind of looks like the guy.
I'm going to go back about 8 years and say no homo, but he's a good looking guy. It's like, it's absurd.
Okay.
Like, he's the kind of guy, like, you're not even, like, questioning your, like, interest sexually. You're just, like...
He's still gone, man.
You're just like, irritated. Like, who else is a good example? And I can't think of anybody. There's celebrity, super good looking celebrities where you're like, just what's your problem, man? Why do you look? How are you so handsome?
Chris
and like
Hemsworth?
the rest of us,
Jerk?
yeah. Just
Jerk?
like, what's your problem? Why can't you just get like stay fat Thor?
Yeah.
Bring it down to my level, bro. Okay.
Wait, who's the good looking guy?
Chris Hemsworth is what Mike said.
Henry Cavill?
Oh, the
Superman?
Mutiny Within?
Oh, that guy.
No, that guy's
this guy. The lead
That
singer.
guy is real Joe Average.
Hey, come on.
I know, because I'm like looking it up. I'm like,
But he gave us
dang,
some
dude.
vocals, man.
Hey, that's fine, man. He can.
As our old friends Embers Rise said, that is one ugly MFer. But man, does he have some pipes.
I would agree with that wholeheartedly. I'm talking about the vocalist on this album.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
Dino Jablinski. That's not it.
Dino.
It's
okay.
Dino, yeah.
This dude. Yeah. This has some.
His name is Dino?
Yeah.
He's Croatian.
Dude.
Okay. What do you expect?
It's awesome. I loved it, man.
John?
Oh.
No, the other two guys in the band are named John. Sorry, Mike. Continue with your analysis or the wrap up. I don't know what stage you're in
it's
here.
kind of a wrap up, I guess. If we're doing a shorter one, because it's just kind of. The songs at the end. There's bonus tracks.
The bonus tracks, yeah.
Dude, that one. Hold on, let me tell you what song.
What, dude?
Let me tell you which one, man.
Tell us, dog.
I like Parasite. I'm just gonna throw that out there
Parasite's a great song.
now. Yeah, that was probably one of the ones I liked more on here.
It's definitely, I got a couple. I liked Divide and Conquer, Metamorphosis, Maschinenmensch.
Machinamensch. Yeah, I think it's German or
It sounds
it's something
German.
over there.
Yeah.
Not Croatian?
Well, Michael Romeo is not Croatian, so I think, and it's his. So I would think he'd be the one naming stuff. It could be Croatian. I don't know, man.
Weird call out. You're the one that showed us, I'm sure you remember. Art style here? You remember those weird like
What?
music videos you used to show us that was like the art was crazy, weird, kind of demented, but it was like a moving picture to music. But it was like World War II and German or something like that. You and Chris were real into it. I think you were too at one point.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Don't bring me into this.
It was a
Don't bring
picture.
me
It
into
was
this,
like
dog.
a moving picture.
It
is
was
that
like
what you're saying?
it was like music to like this crazy moving picture that was like it would be like a tank with a baby for like the top of it, but it's got weird
Never
gears and stuff moving. And it
I
was
don't
just
remember
bizarre.
what you're talking about anymore.
Just
like
weird,
artsy stuff, like super artsy,
acid trip
yeah.
stuff.
Are you sure it was me?
It might have been Chris and Victor.
Yeah. That fits so much more.
Yeah.
Do you remember those shorts that we used to watch?
Yeah, I think so. The animated ones where it's like kind of just like dark
Yes.
humor and stuff.
Like
Yeah.
super deep.
It came from that.
Sometimes.
One of the ones where the dude takes pictures of people falling.
Yeah. I don't know what
think
that's
it was-
called. I think Tomek
Yeah.
Baginski, I think.
Yeah,
is the one,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's what I'm thinking
He's
of.
Polish.
Polish.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that
It's
guy's a
not the
genius.
same.
For some reason, this thing reminds me of that. And then the music.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh,
just that. I don't know
that's
what
cool,
to call
man.
it. You know? It just reminded me of that. And then I was listening to the music and I'm like, okay, that totally. And then the machine
Dark.
Mitch.
Depression.
That's
what you call it. Yeah.
Deep, crippling
Death?
depression. You know?
Teenage angst mixed with, some superficial interest in what we think is artistic.
Yeah. And then just like turning around and staring at a wall for 5 hours, you know?
Oh yeah, you
And
know?
realizing if there was a girl in your life, you probably wouldn't even care about this stuff. You probably wouldn't have discovered it to begin with. Maybe that was just me. It's
Just the void. The void.
okay. I got one now. Yeah. Just
That's
Trying
a
to
good
feel it.
staring into the
all-rounder, man.
void.
Just the
Yeah.
void.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Vacancy. But the Machinimish, that name just made me think of that.
Oh, okay.
And the picture. Anyway, moving on. Parasite's a great song.
Yeah, it is.
And The Perfect Weapon, I thought was a really, really, really great ender because the song after that's just another music.
Instrumental, yeah.
But yeah, that dude, The Perfect Weapon is like That's just crazy. The way that he does his voice is even like he changes his voice up, unless it's a different guy.
Right.
It could be.
No. It's the same guy.
Yeah, dude. Deeper voice. He does like deeper things, and he kind of starts screaming towards like
the
middle mark. I don't know minutes in what that is, but yeah,
he started that a little bit on Parasite.
Yeah. Dude, great album. You get a lot for your time listening. Hour 6 minutes. That's a long time for an album.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
with the bonus tracks though.
Yeah, it's true.
You could argue it's a little.
I mean,
shorter.
Wasn't Meyer like?
I don't know that we need to talk about that.
It's like 45 minutes, man, or something.
Yeah.
It was longer than that, or something. It felt like.
What was that one that was super? It was
Sludgezilla.
No. It was one of the
Holy
prog
Name?
cores. No. It was that was a long EP, but it was like hour and 20 minutes. Was it Colors too?
Yeah, Colors.
Yeah.
Was it Colors
really long.
too?
Yeah.
Between the Buried and Me. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah. That was, well, I mean, we've had a few long albums. I think.
But that was like painfully long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mastodon's last album was like an hour 30 minutes.
Yeah, but that was
Right.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm getting
No
at. Like, this is one of those
offense,
enjoyable ones.
Yeah.
Where you feel like, okay, that was cool.
Yeah.
I like
Uh-huh.
it. I you're not like, dude, what the heck?
Yeah.
That says a lot. Like if you get a long album and it's good at the end, like,
Mhm.
oh, yeah.
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 It says a lot.
I can't articulate it right now, but I know we've likened it before to like the equivalent of watching a movie where it's like you experience the album all together as opposed to song by song.
Yeah.
Not that they don't stand alone as good songs, but all together they really bring that together.
Mhm.
Right. No, I agree, man.
Cool, man.
So yeah. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, I thought it was good, man. I agree with you. It was a welcome deluge of guitar solos for sure.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, especially well, actually, somebody on Instagram today on one of our posts told me that there are guitar solos in Eternal Blue. So I'm going to listen to it again and see if he's right. But I listened to
I think
the
there's
three singles, or like the three more popular ones, and none of them have guitar solos. So I'm wondering if he's confusing solos with like just guitar leads or
Yeah.
instrumentals.
could be. I remember.
I think
thought
that's what it might
heard
have been.
one like towards the end, one of the later songs. And
It definitely wasn't Circle with me.
what'd you think, man?
Oh, so it trips me out, man. I've listened to it a few times this album, and every time I put it on, that first song, dude, it's like, wait, what is this?
Yeah.
But then it gets rolling and it just gets heavy, and it's guitar heaven,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so enjoyable, dude. Like I enjoyed this album too.
Dude, nice.
Yeah, I liked it.
Heck yeah.
So what'd you give it? Oh, sorry. No, go back.
Oh yeah.
No, it was a welcome change in terms of like the stuff that we're used to listening to here, like the metal core stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. I agree.
It was very enjoyable for me.
Yeah, it was a good
Nice.
switch up for sure.
Yeah.
Good job, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing this up. That was something we talked about like early on in the podcast, was the how cool it is to like be able to discover new music, and maybe
Yeah.
that would be part of our like the thing with this podcast is to help people discover new music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But first, we need people to discover the podcast. But I think this is good, because, especially based on the lineup of bands we've done so far. It's been a lot of core,
Yeah.
and so it's cool to have this just not 180, because it's not like it was like jazz hip hop, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a big change from the core that we usually listen to.
Yeah, and you know what? People love a vast diversity of music.
Right.
So like if they're watching this, I doubt they're just into metal, like metalcore. Or
Yeah, but think back to the scene. There were a lot of people that were just like metalcore or nothing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're right.
I can't even flail my arms around to this music, guys. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Oh man. You're right.
I mean,
You're
no
right.
offense, hardcore kids, but we did all look ridiculous in that scene. Even those of us that wouldn't do the hardcore dancing.
It's true. It's like
So what'd you give him? Oh, so go ahead.
It's like the black metal guys that still just show up to a venue with all their black makeup and just arms crossed with
Yes.
cut off black shirt
Yes.
Don't like the
with a
spiky
name
belt.
you can't pronounce on the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
You can pronounce it, you just can't read it.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. So, man, you know what? I gave it a 9. I think I would have given it a 10.
Dang, dude.
Nice, man.
If it was
Why?
if they screamed, I would have given it a 10.
Really?
Okay.
Gave it.
Gave it.
Yeah.
Oh, gave it
Wow.
a 10.
I'd have given it.
I'd have gave it a 10, man. I like it.
I give this one an 8, man. I liked it.
Nice.
It was good. Yeah.
That's a good score, man.
Yeah, it was good and it was fun, dude. Like when it's fun, boom.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely going on my playlist for sure.
Mm-hmm. What about
Nice,
you?
man.
What about you, man?
I gave it 7.5.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
High
I,
scores.
I didn't feel like I felt like if any of the hooks, if I would have had if I would have had any of the hooks, yeah, we're a mess tonight. If any of the hooks had stuck in my head at any point, if it had been that kind of catchy for me, it would have gone up. But I listened to this album 2.5 times probably, and it's just I could not repeat one vocal line to you, one guitar line, and it was all awesome. It was fun to listen to, but it's just I needed just a little more to hook me into it.
That makes sense.
Dude, I actually agree with that. This might come off as not a good thing, but
that's all right, dude.
it's like not memorable. You know, the songs are awesome, and when they're on, you're like, yes. But the solos and the lyrics aren't like, they're not catchy.
They don't stick to your bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't find a whole lot of like licks or anything that I was just like, dang, I'm gonna remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I hit the heart so that I would remember which song was good.
See, like this would be a great road trip album to me.
Yeah,
Because you can just put it on and at any point you can tune back into it and just love it. Otherwise,
That's
it's
true.
just good
That's true.
background music.
Yeah, I agree, man.
It's a good point, man.
Yeah, other than that, great mastering. Just everything came together great.
Mm.
I thought the instrumentation was just a 10, you know. Theatrics were there. The vocals, like the way it sounded was great, you know. And I think that's what you get when you have musicians that are like producing the album.
Right.
You know, like these guys have been musicians for however long, you know, or Michael Romeo at least. And you're going to get a great album. It's like Devin Townsend making anyone else's album, producing, you know, like something's going to come out and it's going to be great because it's a musician who knows how your instrument should sound, who's putting it through a mastering system.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I thought, you know, it was good.
That's one thing that I don't usually mention just 'cause I don't think of it, but listening back, everything was very clear. You could hear each thing. It was mixed well, but none of it muddied. Which is, you know, which is good.
It's huge.
Love it, man.
Nice, man. Well, with that, let's go on to unless you had something else to say, Victor? All right, let's go on to our next segment. What else have they done?
Nice.
Some other things. They've done some other things.
Okay.
So solo albums, like this, Michael Romeo has done 3. He did one in 1994 called The Dark Chapter. Then he waited. No, then he was with his band Symphony X for, I think. Well,
so it's not beer.
It's Virgil's.
It's root beer, man.
Mike's over there sucking on a Virgil. It's much better than beer, huh?
It's dang good, man.
No, that is. I had one today too. It's pretty good. All right, so they did he did the Dark Chapter back in '94.
Yeah.
Had his band Symphony X, which I believe he was. I don't know if he was the only founder, but he was a founding member.
Yeah.
Technically, they're still around. They haven't put anything out since 2015, but they haven't announced that they're breaking up.
Okay.
So, and then in 2018, he did War of the Worlds Part 1.
Dang.
And then now 2022, Part 2.
Dang, dude.
I think that's pretty much it. In the band, in this album, was Michael Romeo, obviously. Dino, what's his last name?
I looked these guys up and I was, how are they related to Whitesnake? I don't know where I got that
Dino
from.
is, yeah,
Dude.
Dino joined Whitesnake in 2021.
Okay,
Last
that's
year.
right. He was the new front man.
Yeah, no,
Not
the new frontman.
okay. Just gonna
He's,
stop talking.
he does keys. What is it? That's for the next segment, man. We'll get into it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
So Dino Jelusic, Jelusic, Jelusick, Jelusick. He does vocals. Michael Romeo does guitars, keys, orchestrations, is what it says here. Cello, other stuff.
Multi-instrumentalist.
So this was like his baby, pretty much.
Like a solo project.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
John on bass, John DeServio, and on drums, John Macaluso.
Wow. Them names.
Both of them were on War of the Worlds Part 1.
Okay.
But there was a different singer, vocalist.
right.
It wasn't Dino. But yeah. So with that, let's go on to our final segment. Super historical, very interesting, completely factual trivia. Nice.
Yeah.
I might have to update that soundbite now. I'm gonna use that one. That's pretty
that's
good.
good, dude.
It's passionate.
got that passion in me, man.
Yeah.
It's all that root beer.
It's all
That's short
that
bus
Virgins.
passion.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the trivia? What do I have here? So yeah, Dino does play for Whitesnake. Was joined in 2021. He does their guitar, keys, and backing vocals. So he's not the front man.
That's a great backing vocalist, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. He's
That would kind of suck.
not bad.
Can you tone it down a little bit, dude? This is my band.
So the only trivia I have here is Symphony X, Michael Romeo's band that he's a part of.
Yeah.
Has 3 members named Michael.
Wow.
Which I thought was interesting. It was Michael Romeo, what is the other one? Michael LaPond, and Michael Pinella.
Wow. These names, man.
Yeah, a lot of Mikes.
Some interesting names.
And then in his solo project, he has 2 Johns.
Guy just can't get away from triples and doubles, man.
He's a big fan of name twins.
Well, he doesn't have to remember very many names.
That's
huh?
true.
Maybe it's dementia.
All my friends, Mikes and Johns. That's it.
But interesting about Dino, he was the first person to win the junior Eurovision competition back in 2003.
Dang.
If you don't know what Eurovision is, you could Google it, or you could go to Netflix and watch what's it called? Something about fire. I think we talked about it last time, or I told one of you about it.
Eurovision on fire.
No,
Something about fire.
there's the band name.
Fire.
Can't think of
from
it
the
right now.
gods.
No, but it's something. Anyways, it's a
Setting
Will Ferrell,
fires.
Rachel McAdams, and Fire Saga. That's what it's called.
Oh
Or
yeah.
I don't know if that's their band. I don't know if that's the title of the movie or if the movie's Eurovision. I can't remember what it's called.
The movie name is Eurovision.
Is it? Okay.
I think.
But anyways, just look up the newest Netflix original movie with Will Ferrell in it.
You haven't seen it?
And I'm literally explaining it right now, Mike. And that will give you a much more interesting and hilarious look at what Eurovision is than you would otherwise get just from Googling it. It's like the original. Well, I don't know if it's the original or not. Who knows what the original is? But it's like American Idol, except it's for different European countries.
Okay.
They all sang it's like singing Olympics in Europe. Like each country sends their people to do it.
Man.
It's a whole lot of white people.
Original white.
Yeah.
people.
That's right. Yeah.
Original whites.
They are the real whites.
You know,
We
you're
are
half
not.
white, but it sounds so hateful when you say it like
Hey,
that.
man. I mean, you know, I don't know who they are. They're not my people.
But anyway, so he was the first one. Like that was the first year they had it, and he was the first one to win it that
Wow.
year. Yeah,
That's cool.
And
That's cool.
like I said, he was representing Croatia when he did that. So yeah, I think that's a good awkward place to end it. What do you guys think?
I think so too. I think they're all very fond of each other. I think. No?
What?
I don't know what he's talking about, but you know what?
Dude, it just seems
I
like
agree
they're
with
all a great like group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like they just hang out, they play music and stuff. You know,
We're talking about Eurovision, or are we talking about Michael Romeo and his dudes?
Romeo and his friends,
The Mikes and the
All
Johns.
his- yeah, dude, they all seem like happy fellows.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, actually, it does. Looking through his Wikipedia page and stuff, he does have a lot of connections with a lot of European metal guitarists.
That's
or
cool,
well, it
man.
seems like everyone's
metal
got
musicians.
like 5 of their own projects, and they're all in each other's projects.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Neat,
No
you
one's
know?
got like a big head.
Yeah,
no one's
yeah.
got egos.
Except physically, they all do have big
Yeah,
heads.
I
I
but
mean,
that's
you can't be handsome without a big head.
exactly. You got to
Massive
fit all the
heads.
metal in there.
That's right, dude.
Gots to.
Okay.
Gots to.
Mm.
Well, all right.
Craniums.
With that, we'll close this up. It's probably a little longer than, it's so much longer than we meant to do.
Always happens.
Always. Well, if you enjoyed what you heard, regardless of how long it is, we'd appreciate it if you'd tippity tap that subscription
That's right.
button, the likes, comments if you're
Just
watching on
tippy-tap,
YouTube
tippity-tap.
or what's the other one? Rumble. And if you're listening to this, if you're just doing the audio podcast, we'd appreciate if you would if you would rate and review us on whatever platform you're on, or just click all the good buttons on your
Yeah.
platform. It all helps us out. We appreciate
Every
it.
button.
Every single button, just tippity tap it.
Mm.
Right, Mike?
Yeah, just tippy tap.
There we go.
Just
Mm.
Nice.
yeah.
Get it.
Mhm.
Get it, Mike.
That's right. I was gonna sit
You were
there-
really trying to go
I
fast
was
on
gonna
it,
sit there
dude.
for a minute, man. Just
Somebody
saw
played
that
Final
neck vein pop
Fantasy
out.
VIII growing up.
you guys just. Oh, dude, yeah. know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I
That
remember.
Guardian Force action.
That's right.
Gotta get that power level up, man.
Speaking of power level,